episode of TsumaSho and this wedding reception, it was obviously not the real wedding itself. But man, I was gritting my teeth the entire time. Oh my god, this episode, the feelings were real, guys. The feelings were real. And imagine me. I am a beast. I am a monster. I am a savage. I don't have feelings. I don't, I stub my toe. I just look away and I'm like, whatever. But this episode was full of drama. This episode was full of feelings, emotions. It literally will turn your heart into pudding. It will make those non-existent tears just exist. It will literally, this episode, to see Takai struggle to come to the reality that she no longer can stay. She can no longer be a part of their life. That she won't be able to see the real marriage. Or maybe she will, but up in the sky. She's not going to be there physically. She's not going to be there, holding their hands or hugging them in the physical world. She lost her chance. And to see her asking May to pull off this fake wedding before she departs was really hard to watch. I was gritting my teeth this entire episode. Holy shit. TsumaSho episode 10 is bringing the feelings, bringing the fire, the drama, the desire, the anguish, having to move on. I feel like I'm in this anime. I want to just, there's nothing we can do. That's the thing. There's nothing we can do but to move on. We ourselves are in this situation. We ourselves have to move on. We have to say goodbye to Takai. And like I said, this whole episode was just me gritting my teeth, holding back whatever feelings I had. If I have any, I could feel my heart start to pump more blood than I ever pumped in a workout going to failure. My hardest workout doesn't compare to the strongest feelings. They say working out is a mental challenge. Just fucking anime was a mental challenge. To sit here and to absorb every situation that Takai, Mei, and Nejima have to go through. And then even Moria, the Moria proposing to Nejima, and then even throughout the episode, we can see Takai having to deal with the fact that she potentially has to tell Mei that she no longer is going to be here. But Mei is getting ready for her wedding. There's no good time to say it. There's no real, they talk about it. She says, I can't yet. I can't. There's no, the timing is so crucial. She doesn't want to ruin Mei's whole wedding, everything leading up to her wedding. As you can see here, Takai just playing it off like, oh, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to go as planned. She's kind of acting like she will be there for the wedding. And Mei herself is picking out gifts for her parents. She thinks that Takai is here to stay. She thinks she's here to stay, but she's not. Okay? And even here, and it was even here heartbreaking to see Nejima not even look at Mei the entire time right here, this interaction. He never takes a look at her because he's trying to move on. And Takai knows that as well, that she needs to move on as well. And then throughout the episode, bro, come on, man. I know I'm a savage. I know I'm a beast. Look at me. I don't have feelings, but this anime was pulling the feelings out of me. And here it was so hard to see Takai just laying down, realizing that he's trying to move on, realizing that he's putting in effort. And now she feels cornered. She feels like, damn, this is happening, guys. This is reality. Look at this. You can see her mind just be in a different place right now. No one's ready for this. No one's ever going to be ready to move on. They say Father Time heals all wounds. Yes, yes, that's what they say. But in reality, Those feelings will never go away. Those feelings will never go away. All right? Those feelings are real. But that's the thing about moving on. Even though those feelings will never go away, we have to keep moving forward with those feelings. We have to keep getting stronger with those feelings. If someone in your family dies, I get that. I get that. It's a hard thing to take in. Reality is a hard, dark thing. Well, ironically, you turn off the lights and it got dark. Reality is dark, guys. Reality is dark. The world is not gonna be nice. When someone dies, that's the end of it. All right, and then we have to learn to move on with those feelings and get stronger. That's what this episode was all about. Is Takai realized that maybe they didn't move on in 10 years. May have taken them 15 years. It might have taken them 20 years. It may have taken them 30 years. But it's your family that believes in you, that you will move on. And this anime puts that perfectly into anime form. As you can see here, Moria now knows everything. Nejima knows that she knows. And Moria, bless her heart, knows that, gives him actually decent advice. He says, don't ignore her. Tell her. Be there for her. Be there. Don't ignore her. These are the last moments. No one gets a chance like this, guys. You don't get a chance to give your final goodbyes. You don't. But they were given that chance. And what do they both say? This was so heartfelt. This was so heartfelt. What do they both say? So here Moria asks, as you can see here, Moria asks Takai's permission to marry Kisuke. And Mei's trying to get a hint of that. She sees them together. She brushes it off. But here she's contemplating. And here was where they both realize that because they have to move on, what's most important than the future is their daughter's future. Is Mei's future with her guy. So here you can see they're talking. And they both say at the same time, this was incredibly wholesome right here. That, they're parents. And what do parents care more about most? See, let's take turns to say one thing to each other. They both say, let's take care of Mei. Nejima says, I will take care of Takai. And she says, please take care of Mei. Or no, I will take care of Mei. Please take care of Mei. Mei is their child, their only child. So they put her before their own feelings. Even though, and Takai puts her feelings aside. And yes, gives off Nejima to Moria, bless her heart, for taking on Nejima. Nejima's a pretty square guy, so very, very. Let's say it together. Here it is, guys. They say it together. What? Guys, what do you think? What are you guys thinking right now? This anime is not popular. This anime is not. It has a lot of negativity to it. The whole name and everyone dogging on it, saying it's a bad it's a the premise is bad. How can this guy be with? He says, take good care of Mei, and he says, I'll take good care of Mei. They both were thinking the same thing. They both collided. But yeah, guys, give a like to this video. Give a like to anything TsumaSho. Let's make this anime blow up. This anime is full of drama and suspense. Holy shit, this was just 10 out of 10. But it doesn't stop there. It didn't stop there. They gave us even more. Here you can see Mei bought gifts for her parents, Hakai, and her dad. But here is where things hit. This is where Mei confronts reality. Please excuse the interruption. Your companion has arrived. Obviously, that's Kisuke's daughter. She says, I'm sorry, I'm late. Yada, yada, yada. And here is where Mei is being forced to move on when they give her the news that Kisuke and Moria are gonna be wed together as well. Very shattering for May, but honestly, she should have saw it coming. You know, she knows that. You know, that's the thing though. They didn't tell May anything. They didn't tell May that Takai's, time here was limited. She thought that her being away was a flaw, but it wasn't. It was just her. They didn't explain any of the whole soul transfer shit. So, in a way, yes, it's great that she's surprised, but in another way, it's like, bro, how do you think this was gonna end? How did you think this was gonna pan out? And I think they should have told May a little bit more. But like I said, it was a very hard thing to say, especially for her preparing for her wedding. Let's see. So here, Moria and Takai, they hashed it out. And here you can see Takai tells Moria, please take care of Kisuke. See, Moria-san? Please take care of Kisuke. Yeah, it just, bro. I'm with you guys. If you guys are watching this anime, I'm with you. The feelings are real. I don't have tears. I don't have feelings. I mean, I don't have emotions. You know what I'm saying? I've grew up to be stoic, but this was making those feelings that I had, those feelings that I, as a human being, come out. So here you can see May is in huge shock. This was huge. If you're not enjoying this anime up to this moment, I don't know what to tell you. You're more of a savage than I am, honestly. It's because I pour my heart out into every anime. Right here you can see she's devastated. I think that's where it ends. But yeah, I'm literally a savage, guys. But what I do is I put my heart and soul into animes to the point where I'm in their shoes so I can see how they're feeling. That's what you guys need to do. A lot of people can't get into animes, and I get that. But this, definitely a 10 out of 10 episode. This should be anime of the year. But like I said, it's not that popular. Heartbreaking episode. Crazy episode. Holy. This was, and that's the thing, guys, we still have two more episodes, and we are just getting started, guys. The wheel has just begun. Crazy, sad, very sad, and wholesome, and very, very wholesome, guys. Just great episode. Great fucking episode. Bravo. I started clapping. When this episode finished, I was like, this was pure cinema. If you don't think the same, then you're a different kind of beast. But for those who enjoyed it, I'm with you. I am with you. That is all.